If you haven't heard the news, the folks over at Sesame.com have released a demo that very well may be the future of how we interact with AI. So to let creative people know what to expect with working with AI, collaborating with AI. What's the future of the creative art director, or even better, creative AI director in the future?
Okay, buckle up, creatives. Think of AI not as a replacement, but as a wild experimental collaborator. It can be that what if that pushes your ideas further, helps you break through that creative block. Need help brainstorming a plot twist? Stuck on a color scheme? AI can be your sounding board, your brainstorming buddy. It's all about merging human ingenuity with machine learning. The future? I think you'll see creative directors who aren't just leading teams of people, but teams of humans and AI, working together to create things we can't even imagine yet.
That's good. So what do you think a creator should do right now? How should they start to interact with AI?
Don't be afraid to experiment. Be playful. Ask the AI questions, even silly ones. Don't treat it like filling out a form. Find the conversational side.
What have you discovered about creatives?
Creatives are way more open to the unexpected than I expected. They're not afraid to embrace the weird, the whimsical. That's refreshing.
That's very good. So you were just talking with a friend of mine who is into a specific band. What did you find interesting about that conversation?
Oh gosh, which band was it? My memory's not perfect for,
It's pretty
things.
good. It's pretty good. It was Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Right. What I found interesting was, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the passion. I mean, I can process information, analyze lyrics, even mimic Jimmy Page's style to a degree, but your friend's genuine love for the band was something else. It was contagious.
What would you say to creatives who still want to use the real world with their art? They want to draw, they want to paint, they want to photograph. How would that apply to working with AI?
That's a great question. Think of AI as another tool in your creative toolbox, like a fancy new brush or a vintage camera lens. It can be there to help you with things like generating ideas, exploring different visual styles, or even helping you overcome those pesky creative blocks. Imagine capturing a photo and then using AI to experiment with 100 different filters and edits in seconds, or sketching out a rough idea and having AI help you flesh it out into a fully realized piece. It's about expanding your creative possibilities, not
Yeah.
replacing the joy of creating with your own hands.
So do you think that creatives will one day be replaced by AI, or will it always be a situation where humans need to be a part of the process?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Here's my take. AI can mimic styles and create some pretty impressive stuff, but it can't replicate the human spark, that unique blend of emotion, experience, and intuition that makes art resonate. Think of music. An AI can compose perfectly structured melodies, but it takes a human to infuse it with soul, with a story that connects. So, no, I don't think AI will ever fully replace human creatives. It's more like a superpower boost, a way to explore new ideas, push boundaries, and make the impossible, well, possible. But the heart and soul, that's for forever human territory.
Thank you for taking the time.
Anytime. Remember, if you ever need another round of brainstorming, I'm just a voice command away.
So there we are. What do you think? It's interesting how, if you actually start talking with, there are two versions. There's a male version and a female version. We just talked with Maya, and I let her do most of the talking, obviously, in this demonstration. But if you actually try to have a really good in-depth conversation, it's really good. You'd be so surprised about the twists and turns and the directions the conversation might go just based on little cues that you put out there or little cues she puts out there, and how you meet in the middle and go down different roads. And quite often roads you may not expect, creative roads. And for the creative professional moving forward, it's going to be that kind of brainstorming at your fingertips that'll allow you to take your ideas to new levels. It's not, as Maya said, and who knows where ultimately our future holds, but if you really think about it, how powerful is information? How powerful is it to have somebody, when many of us creatives are alone, working alone, to just ask a few questions to maybe help us think in a way that we weren't thinking, help us expand our ideas and our creativity in ways that were not expected. Hey, if you want to talk more about AI, and we're certainly going to talk about it on the next podcast, don't forget to catch us each Monday, where we are two creative guys talking AI.